Dr. Fairfax and students of 327. My name is Ryan Schmidt-Libby, and this is my photo. What we have here is a two-party exchange between Miss K and Mr. T at my local Head Start office. This is the main office where all the applications are taken. So in the picture, we have Miss K handing Mr. T a pen and paperwork. They appear to have a relatively new relational history. I observed that by their body language and the proximity. The body language and proximity appear to be appropriate for this exchange, in my opinion, because there's a desk in between them, there's paperwork, denoting that this is a purely functional exchange. The woman, Miss K, is in a superior position because she's behind a desk. She's taking directive stance because she's kind of leaning forward, and she's quite literally giving him directions on how to fill out the paperwork. She's showing relational competence with her demeanor. Although she is dressed casually, she's creating a common ground with her client. This seems to be a very collaborative effort because they're not really looking into each other's eyes. There's not eye contact, but they're very focused on what they're doing. So they're collaborating on a common goal. I would characterize this as a level 2 interaction because sensitive information is being shared, but I don't think it would be shared unless it was required. There's a little hesitation on his face because men are, as we read, more hesitant to disclose information than women. She's got a lot of territorial markers around her in the form of paperwork. Her desk is a big one. She's leaning forward in her seat, which shows how helpful and cooperative she's being. This is likely an information gathering interview. It's most likely a screening for eligibility. So in social work communication, we can expect to meet people on their level where they are, so to speak, and make them comfortable, give them thorough instructions so that they can be connected to the resources that they need. The skill that I discern from this interaction is relatability. As a low-income parent who actually went in and did this application process, I can tell you that if I went in and this was a super fancy office with really nice stuff and expensive art, and there was, an old white man like reclining in his chair, I would have been very intimidated. So for that reason, I think the skill that we can discern from this picture, it really illustrates is relatability. It's very important as a social worker to be relatable with your client. She seems to have control of the situation, but she's still casual. I don't know if there's anything else I want to add. So that's the main thing I took away from this picture is relatability. Trying to think of any other terms that I see here. There doesn't appear to be any dialectical tension. Although they don't seem especially like into each other, because